Well, good morning, everybody. Today is August 14th, 2014, and this is Swiss Gold Global Independent Business Owner Training Review number 14. 14th one on the 14th. Very strange, right? Actually, there's something very, very interesting about that because I was actually, excuse me for a second here, I wasn't quite set up, but I was just looking at a text that I got. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but hey, today is my birthday. August 14th is my birthday, and today is the 14th. This is our 14th training call. I am depositing a check in the bank today for $1,400, and the universe delivered a gift to me yesterday that I am going to try to get under contract today, a house at the price of $140,000 or less, hopefully less, but $140,000 is the starting price. So 14, 14, 1,400, 140,000. I guess that means this year I'm going to make $1.4 million. I feel so good. Anyway, to the training call. Seriously, no, but I actually
Can you hear me, Paul?
I can hear you, yes, but I don't see you yet. Um,
I'm.
we are live right now too.
Well,
So
oh, we are live. I'm sorry, Paul.
letting you know. Okay, so yeah, but I'm not hearing you. You're cutting in and out.
You know, I've got a really bad signal where I was at. I was trying to do something special today and do this live from a remote location here on one of the most beautiful hiking trails in Arizona. I don't think it's going to work out, though, for me. You can't see my picture. I have a feeling I'm coming in and out quite a bit. Is that true?
You're actually pretty clear right now, but there is no picture.
That's too bad. I wanted to share this scenery, but
Yeah, now you're cutting out. In fact, you're gone. Uh, I might have to put you on mute because you're just kind of being an interruption right now. Yeah, if I see your face pop up, or I'll shoot it over to you, and if you're listening, you can say something, and we'll see if you're cutting in or out or not. But for right now, yeah, you're more of a distraction than a bonus for
you can
us.
talk.
Okay. And he's gone. All right. Anyway, back to the training video. So we talked about our call this morning. We started out. Jeff started talking about a little bit of review of yesterday, which is what he does every day, which was having Jason Nast, who was at the Secret Knock event in San Diego, to kind of give us a little insight as to how things were going over there, how he was enjoying the event, some of the takeaways that he was getting from this event, and um, he talked about how powerful the energy was in the room, which is just amazing because I mean, when you think about it, more people that have money are out there really trying to help others than there are people that have money who are the stingy, greedy, just looking to get more money and any way they can by stabbing other people in the back, basically, so to speak, without so many terms. But no, more wealthy people are in the position of wanting to help others. Now, of course, hey, they get paid to do so, but what's wrong with that? If you're helping somebody, shouldn't you get paid for it? I mean, sure, you can help people, you can volunteer, you can do things like that on your own time if you like. That's a very generous thing that a lot of wealthy people do as well too. But to make a living, what's wrong with helping people and making money doing it? Absolutely nothing. And in fact, that would be the definition of an entrepreneur, which is someone who solves problems solves problems for other people at a cost, and gets paid for it. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be willing to help people and charge them for it. I mean, if your service is valuable enough, if you're helping people in a way that is valuable to them, they're not going to have any problem whatsoever in paying you for your service. And it's just that simple. So anyway, yeah, talking about the secret knock, and like I said, the intense creative energy that's in the room of people wanting to just help others, completely amazing. And let's see, what else was he talking about there from the secret knock? Oh, they were talking about engaging with the people that are at the event, and that is a super. In fact, that's probably where I'm going to take this call today. I'm just going to real quickly. Jeff talked about entrepreneurs. He talked about if you're looking to make money, you need to, obviously, your end goal is to eventually be creating passive income streams, making investments, things like that. But you've got to make money first, and your job is not going to get you into a position where you can make money in a fashion that you're going to be able to keep enough money that you're going to be able to ever make these kinds of investments that are going to allow you to create these passive income streams that are eventually going to lead to your financial freedom and have you, be able to achieve your dreams. Just doesn't work. There's every job out there. I don't care if you're a ditch digger or you're an attorney or a doctor. There is a cap on your income. There's a limit to your income, and with a limit on your income, you're going to be, basically held down, trapped. That's what limits do. And so, you have to be able to create business systems to start with, which business systems are not to be confused with owning a business where you have to work at it every single day, okay? If you have to be in your business working at it every single day in order for that business to stay alive and keep making money, then guess what? You don't own a business. Your business owns you, and what you own is your own job, okay? A business system is a business in which your personal material participation is not required, or the requirement of it is very, very limited, okay? It basically runs without you. That's when you own a business system, and that's when you have what we like to call, what Jeff likes to call, I like to call it, a money machine, okay? When you have a money machine, a business system that's over here operating, that all you have to do is, maybe you have to put in an hour a day, or maybe you have to put in 10 hours a week, or whatever it is. That's fine. Some business systems you have to put a little bit of time and effort into, but the whole idea is you're not having to put your whole life into it, okay? The system actually gives you your life back. That's the difference between a business system and owning your own job. So if you're a business owner out there and you're having to materially participate within your own business, more than 10 hours a week, then you own a job. You don't own a business, okay? That's just something I want to throw at you. So you want to look to create business systems or systemize your business, one of the two. Huge. The only way you're ever going to be able to get a chance to make enough money to get to the point of creating passive income streams, which is going to lead you to where you really ultimately want to be with financial freedom. We talked about always taking action, your belief that you can do it, and delivering a lot of value to the marketplace. And the key to that is, Jeff likes to say the key to that is delivering the value, which it is the key. Obviously, if you're not delivering the value, if people aren't purchasing your product or service, then you're not making any money. But to me, the real key to that is delivering a lot of value, okay? If you want to be making money the way you want to be making money, you have to be delivering a lot of value to the marketplace. Now, getting back to, so that was the basis of our training today, our business training. But I want to get back to the Secret Knock event and what Jason was talking about engaging in the room. As Jeff brought up this morning, there was a number of people that Jason noticed that were at this, super special event. I mean, people pay a lot of money to go to this event. It's not known about by a lot of people. It's kind of by special invitation. So if you're at this event and you've paid a lot of money, you want to be participating. You want to, I mean, what are you there for? You're there to meet people, to meet these amazing people that you're surrounded with in this massive energy, and you want to be meeting those people. You want to be saying, hi, how you doing? My name's Paul. Gosh, so nice to meet you. But having conversations, building relationships, and you don't have a whole lot of time at an event like this, but you have enough time to make a connection and get a contact information from people so that later on you can follow up with them. And of course, follow up is the key, obviously, because if you never call these people, you made a connection and you never follow up with it, then what good was it in the first place? You wasted your time. But the whole idea of, while you're actually there, a group of people that are sitting around at a table whenever there's a free time to mingle and meet with people and have conversations, and you continually see the same group of 6 or 7 or 8 or 15 or however many people that are not engaging with the others and basically staying within their own little circle because it's comfortable. That's not working a room, as Jeff put it. And you know what? When you go to any event, there definitely is ways that you can, quote, work a room. Number one is actually pre-planning. I mean, Jeff always talks about speaking with a client and being able to present pre-planned questions that will deliver your client to the result of the action that you want them to take by having these pre-planned questions. Well, when you're going to a special event, you need to have a pre-planned idea of what you're there for, what you want to achieve while you're there, maybe who, if you know what the guest list is, who you want to meet, where the event's being held, maybe you want to have a little bit of knowledge of the area, what's going on, the people that are there, maybe what some of these people do, so you have some way to make a connection and speak to these people. Preparation of going to an event is a key important factor for your ability to actually be able to work the room a whole lot easier. Now, I got some of these keys out of a really, really great book that I'm going to turn you guys on to, and it's actually called, simple enough, I happen to have a copy right here, How to Work a Room. And I think it was written in 2000 by a woman named Susan Rowan. It's a little bit, slightly out of touch with the technologies, the technologies section of the book, because she talks about, how to work a virtual room. This is working a room right here. So she talks a little bit about some of that stuff too. So some of the technology stuff is, a little bit maybe outdated a little bit, but it still all makes sense, and it's still all adaptable to the newer technologies. You just have to be a little creative thinking when you're in there reading it. But the concepts in this book of how to work a room are absolutely fantastic in giving you the confidence that you need and the thought process that you need, the preparation that you need, and to be able to get you into any kind of a room, which, I'm not just talking about events. I mean, consider the fact that you are, you're getting on the bus. Maybe you ride the bus to work. You're getting on the bus. There's so many people on the bus, right? Every day, there's so many people. That's a room. You're working. You have a room to work right there. Or maybe you are standing in line at the grocery store. Hey, there's 5 or 6 people standing around you in line. That's a room. Any place where there's a group of people, 3 or more, that can be considered a room. So how to work a room is something you can apply not just to going to special events or going to cocktail parties or going to fundraisers or going to your parent-teacher conference with your kid. I mean, any place where there's a group of people, you can classify that as a room, and you can be working a room 24/7, basically. Almost everywhere you go, you can be working a room. So I would highly suggest that everyone go out and purchase this book, How to Work a Room by Susan Rowan, and read it, cover to cover, obviously, probably multiple times. I've only had it for a short time myself. I have read it once, and after the call today, after Jason's call yesterday, this key point sticking out in my mind yesterday, and Jeff pulling it out today and presenting it to us all again, just got me to thinking, you know what, it's time for me to read that book again, because reading books more than once is also it's a really good thing that you can do to help you get to the point where you're really understanding the information. And what's really cool about reading books more than once, like I read this book not too long ago, actually. It's only been about probably maybe 5 or 6 months. But hey, I'm not the same person that I was 5 or 6 months ago. And what I read in that book 5 or 6 months ago, I'm going to go back in there and read again, and I'm going to get a whole lot of new information out of there. I'm going to see things in a different way, because I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago, because I'm continually growing as a person, not just in birthdays and age. Okay, thank you very much. But no, up here, mentally, this is where I grow every day. And that's where a lot of people stop growing the day they graduate high school, or the day they leave school, or the day they graduate college, or whatever. There was at Tuesday mornings with Jeff the other day, Jeff brought up a statistic, and this is actually quite astounding. He brought up a statistic that in America this year, 8 out of 10 households, this is not individuals, of course, it probably correlates to a higher number, but 8 out of 10 households in America will not read one single book this year. Not a single book. That means that more than 80% of Americans today will not learn and grow even that much. They're going to be the very same that they have always been, not even, most of them not even wanting to learn and grow, which is sad, because you know what? We are all a part of nature, and if you look at any kind of a plant, look at the flowers in your yard, the grass in your yard, it's either doing one of two things. It's either growing or it's dying. There is no standing still, because everything is energy, and energy never stands still. So if you're not learning and growing, guess what you're doing? You're slowly dying. That's right. So you need to be out there getting your education, learning and growing. And when you're learning and growing, like I said, you come back and you pick up a book like this, 5, 6 months after you've read it one time, maybe a year later, maybe 18 months or 2 years later, all of a sudden you're looking through your library and you go, I haven't read that book in a while. Whatever it is, anytime you pick it up, if you're continually learning and growing, you'll pick up that book, you'll read it again, it'll be like reading a whole new book, and you'll get a whole different aspect out of it. Things will affect you in a whole different way, and you'll just grow that much more from it. So that's what I have to say today. It's all about work in a room. It's all about relationships. It's all about building relationships. It doesn't matter what your business is. If you want success, it's all about relationships, cultivating relationships, building relationships, starting relationships, and if you're stuck in a job and you want to get out, learn and grow every day. So that's going to be the call for today, guys. I appreciate you coming here. Sorry John couldn't be here. He had a special something special he was trying to do. He went out to a remote location, went hiking this morning, and actually wanted to do the call from where he was had hiked out to, and just kind of be out in nature and do the call from there, which is a great idea. I would love to do that too, but obviously we need some better technology to be able to do so, because he wasn't able to connect. So that's it, everybody. And listen, hey, do not sing me that um, mundane happy birthday song that sounds like it should really be sung more at a wake than it should be at a happy birthday. Okay, you know what? In fact, that's a great idea. When I pass away at my funeral, I want you all to sing happy birthday to me, because that's the day that I am moving on to my next journey, okay? So that's my happy birthday. At my funeral, sing me that happy birthday song, okay? Today, you want to sing me a song? Sing something happy and joyous, like, I don't know, oh, happy day. All right, let's do that. All right, you guys get out there, have a great day. Be happy.